So what's going on, guys? My name is Sam and this is Brooklyn, my partner and also my travelling buddy, and we're going to be travelling the world and sharing our experiences with you all to see. Beach. I think it's 2.5 miles long. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's like 20 degrees at 9:30 in the morning. Seems to be nice, quite quiet. Been stopped a couple of times by the locals trying to get us in the bars. The world famous Celeron Steps, work of Chilean-born artist Jorge Celeron. He claimed this to be his tribute to the people of Brazil.
After leaving the Celeron Steps, we made our way up Corcovado Mountain. Christ the Redeemer is located right at the top with the most amazing views. Towering 2,310 feet above the city of Rio, Christ the Redeemer is the most recognised landmark of Brazil and one of the 7 wonders of the world. After some spectacular views of Rio from Christ the Redeemer, it was now time for us to take the cable cart all the way up Sugarloaf Mountain to watch the sunset.
The whiskey. To get to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, we took 2 cable carts. The first cable cart stopped to Morro da Urca. From there, we took a second cable cart that takes you to Sugarloaf. Each cable cart is capable of holding 65 people.
After getting to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, we caught a beautiful sunset overlooking the whole of Rio de Janeiro. The scenes were incredible and something we will both never forget.
So this is the first cable cart ever at Sugarloaf Mountain. This was the second ever. And this one was took down in 2008. We decided to take a walk through Ipanema, a neighbourhood located in the south zone of the city, between Leblon and Arpoador. Every Sunday the road closest to the beach is closed, allowing locals and tourists to ride bikes, roller skate and walk along the beach. Beer is sold everywhere and you will always catch people playing football and volleyball.
Arpoador is a rock at the end of Ipanema Beach. As each day draws to a close, it attracts hundreds of people waiting to watch the sunset. With an amazing view of the ocean, the sun goes down beside 2 mountains, also known as the Two Brothers.
Oh, this is the first World Cup in Sweden. They were, you see the photos? The ones who went to Sweden with no expectation. So, and they won. Here are the kids. Ronaldo and Kaká. Is Mário Jorge Lobo Zagallo is one of the most important soccer players in Brazil. We called him immortal because he is the only one who was 5 times champion of the world.
After a fantastic day touring the Maracana, me and Brooke decided to sit on Copacabana beach and enjoy a few caipirinhas before our favela tour in the morning.
So Sam and I went to visit Brazil's biggest favela called Rocinha. Our tour guide told us about 300,000 people were living here, although the lack of space forces families to build their houses on top of each other. Our tour guide was called Louisa, and she was absolutely incredible. She took us right to the top of the favela, and she brought us all the way back down through the little tiny alleyways. This was such an amazing experience for Sam and I, and such a massive eye-opener. Now, these families are living in such poverty, which is really, really sad, and are promised everything by the government, but nothing is ever done. To the government, these people don't exist. This is what they called the Gate of Heaven, and what an amazing view. Louisa was telling Sam and I how they got their clean water. The water pipes that run right down to the city, they put a massive hole in and fed the water right up to the favela. It was illegal, but we did laugh about it, and she was really proud of where she came from, which was lovely to see.
That is amazing.
We travelled back down to the bottom of the favela through these little tiny alleyways, and what an eye-opener it was. It just made us realise how much poverty these people were living in. After making so many memories in Rio, it was now time to say our goodbyes. Drop a comment and subscribe to our channel and join us on our next adventure.